What is up, you guys? What is I? Welcome back to my channel. So we are getting ready now that I have gotten today's first few videos out of the way. We are getting ready to do some makeup. So I want to bring y'all makeup all day. And then we'll see which looks I do. But for now, we're starting off with our beanie. I love this beanie because, I don't know, it just gets, he doesn't love lime green. But, oh no, let's see. Ooh, okay. They say our first story here. I want to read. I didn't give us a proper intro. I'm doing some makeup, but we're also gonna read people's stories. I think I'm gonna start with my eyes. I don't usually start with my eyes. Also, I'm not gonna put any makeup on my forehead because I keep getting makeup on my caps, and I would have to go I would have to go in and do even more laundry, which is okay because I like having my cap clean, but it is okay. We're gonna switch into brass mode later as well, but right now we are giving you. We are giving you. We are the giving tree. So the first story that I'm gonna read while I start my base for today is the rain. Wait. Hold on. I started. She wasn't ready. I am. A fully booked hotel room leads me to sharing a bed with my straight best friend. Was he still straight after that? I'm just playing. He might have been a little bisexual after that with me, but I don't know. That depends on him. I don't really want to share a bed with a straight man. Do y'all like having sex with straight men? I feel like I'm not. I don't care. I was gonna say I feel like I'm not supposed to start talking about that yet in my video, but it doesn't matter. I don't want to do that. I just feel like you already are. Do you like me like that? Does it have to be secret? Why does it have to be secret? But yeah, no, I don't like being people's secret crush. So I'm not really into straight men because I am an out gay man. But I would like to see what happened with these people in this story where the people shared the bed together. So the rain had been coming down in sheets for hours, the kind that turned the interstate into a river and made a windshield wipers sound like they were fighting a losing battle. Dale and I had left Florida 2 days earlier with a cooler full of snacks, a playlist that bounced between old hip hop and terrible country, and a mutual understanding that Las Vegas was going to be stupid, expensive, and exactly what we needed. So it sounds like these guys have found themselves taking a trip to Las Vegas together. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I mean, I've had straight friends, and I would still consider certain straight guys my friend, but I don't know. They also haven't tried to like do anything with me, which I don't know. I'm not offended by. Like, I don't know. I feel like also it's because I'm usually younger than the straight men in the room. So I don't know. I just feel like everybody's trying to be kind of respectful of the situation. So let's see what they got going on. Oh, I was just gonna say, long story short, I don't know. Like, I would do it. I'm not against it. I'm not against going on a trip with a straight man, but I have technically been on trips with a straight. I've never like traveled in a car. Why am I acting like, girl? I don't know. As an adult who is like in the field, because it sounded like y'all might like get busy. That's the point of this. I don't know. I don't think I've ever like planned. Never mind. Anyway, no, I have not done anything. I've never been to Ubu Jabber, and I have never ever desired a straight man. Yes, I have. Anyway, no, I'm not against that. I didn't do anything about it there. Neither did he. And guys, we did travel together. So I feel like that's even more, I don't know. Am I like flexing my self-control over you? Because I loved my straight friend, but like, yes, I had a crush on him. I would not do anything sexually with him ever. Or romantically. But girl, yes, we could be friends. No, I don't want to go to the land down under. I've like never done anything like that before. I'm like totally a verge. I'm like totally on the verge. By the time the storm trapped us somewhere in the middle of Alabama. Wait, what? So you were on the way somewhere with this man and you got trapped in the middle of nowhere in Alabama, and every chain hotel within 50 miles was showing fully booked. Dale's knuckles were white on the steering wheel. So he's like mad. I'm refreshing my phone like the next search would magically produce a suit with 2 beds and a minibar. Finally, one place answered. We have 1 room left, the tired sounding clerk said. I sound like a tired clerk. Queen bed, take it over or leave it. So basically, they were forced to share a bed together. That's like a little bit weird. I don't like that, and I feel like I would have slept on the floor or something. Or I just would have like sat in the corner, and he would have felt I don't know, I ain't making him wait or something. I'm just playing. But nah, it wouldn't have been. I feel like it wouldn't have got turned into a situation like that, because I would have just. I feel like if you tell me you're straight, I can't come on to you like I would come on to a gay man. So no, it's like it's not giving. We're not sharing this queen bed on this California king bed. It's just not happening. Dale glanced at me. I shrugged. We were soaked. Wait. Oh, because they were walking in the rain. They were soaked, exhausted, and the alternative was sleeping in the car while thunder rolled. I would have slept in the car and Dale would have slept in the bed, or Dale would have slept in the car and I would have slept in the bed. The lobby smelled like wet carpet and old coffee. We dripped our way to the front desk, signed over whatever papers they shoved at us, and rode the elevator in silence. Room 214 was small, clean enough, and dominated by a single queen bed that looked like it had been made by someone who hated their job. So basically, they said you can take it or take it because it's a storm and you gonna get what you get. So let me continue to bake while we let that story get settled in. What would you all have done? I don't know. I feel like yes, I would be okay if a straight man desired me. Cause like if you start to desire me, are you necessarily straight? I wouldn't call you necessarily gay either if you were attracted to me. I think a lot of straight men, cause like you're allowed to identify as straight fully, and like nobody is judging you, but I think a lot of straight men get caught up on that. That if you were attracted to someone like me, that means you're gay. I think that even like in parts of my life before I was fully aware of myself, like all y'all don't realize this, but not all, a lot of gay men have had to think that they were straight. So I don't know. I can't use that as an example because I'm talking about myself and I am identified as a gay man. But a lot of straight men I feel are okay telling me that I'm attractive. Wait, I'm saying a double entendre. Is it a double entendre or an oxymoron? I feel like I'm saying oxymoron. I'm saying the opposite at the same time. I feel like some straight men are like extremely repressed and they can't tell other men that they are attracted to them. And if you are, you're still straight. Cause about like what you want to do on your journey. Like, do you want to have sex with a man or do you want to be with a woman? If you want to be with a woman, then I would consider you, if you consider yourself to be straight, you straight. I'm not judging, but I don't know. I just don't necessarily desire a man who is identified as straight. I have met a lot of gay men in the community who want like a straight presenting or just a straight man, period. And I feel like you don't realize what you're doing because not that like everyone was made for someone, and like I feel like that's like super controlling and that's like kind of hullabaloo because you truly only know that you were made for yourself. But I don't know. I just feel like if you really think about it in the context of the way that we all deal with each other and if we're all gonna be in like an economy with each other, I feel like that's a straight woman's man. Like that you're not for me. And I'm not for you. You can think I'm cute as all get out and I can think you're cute, but we're not for each other. So, and I think that also y'all don't realize that just because someone might be attracted to men, what I always took straight as is I'm straight on that. As in the things that gay men partake in, whether it be the femininity, whether it be the sexuality. There is a difference, by the way, between my femininity and my sexuality, and they should be separated because then we lead into like demonization and things like that. We could go on a whole long tangent, but yeah, at the end of the day, I don't think it's weird that they are friends together. I don't think it's weird that they are getting ready to even share a hotel. But I think it gets weird when we start talking about like, let's get in the bed. Because I don't know, I just feel like when I'm with a straight man, like I'm dealing with one of my girlfriends, like that shit. And but ain't nothing going on. So yeah, that's it. let's see. Dale kicked his shoes off and headed straight for the bathroom with his duffel. So, Dale's getting unready, and I'm gonna skip some of this. You stepped into one of those. Ooh, not you was wearing a thong, so you trying to get Dale excited. Or maybe, I don't know. That's not normal. I don't know. I would have wore some. We're putting our thongs on. It says, I thought Dale had on, let's see what Dale's wearing. Gray boxers and an old t-shirt. Y'all know how men wear boxers as as shorts? I don't know, I just feel like I can't, like I won't do it because I feel like my balls, like you still get, like it's still in the, we're in too close proximity. The fabrics are not thick enough. That's why we have underwear in the room. But yes, also I like, are they called boy shorts? Y'all need to look men need to look into boy shorts like women wear. Is that what it's called? Like the little, they look like boxers. And it's technically underwear, but it's really loungewear. If you want to wear those as loungewear, get the kind that don't have the cutout like for you to go use the restroom or do whatever you gotta do, and wear another pair of underwear, like a thong or something under that, where you're like, you're not out. But okay, it's given they was, I don't know, it's given they wanted to look at each other. Or I don't know, am I like overly judging them? Cause maybe he was just chilling. But they say he stepped out in his long johns and she had her thong on. Shout out to Trina when he seen me in the thong. So, okay, he said, whatever makes you feel comfortable, man. Wait. So I guess y'all both agreed that it was a little bit weird that you had your tiniest of unmentionables on, and you said you let out a breath and didn't realize you were holding. The sleep shorts were still in my hand, but after that reaction, I felt pointless to hide behind them. I tossed them on the chair. Guess I'm sleeping in these then, he shrugged. Whatever, not like I'm gonna care. So it's given like he don't really care. He said, just because I'm gay doesn't mean I'm gonna hop on your dick and the second you see me in a thong. And he said, fuck you. This is weird. I feel like you're trying to seduce him. I don't know if y'all realize this. I don't know. I feel like you have to respect people's sexuality. I don't know, like I understand how a gay man would desire a straight man, but like, if you came out in a thong and then you started talking about sex, I don't know, it's not giving. It's giving you like can't control your cookies and your juice. We both climbed over the cover. Wait, we both climbed under the covers. The mattress dipped, blah, blah, blah. This sucks. Okay, I'm just gonna see where the story went. Like, long story short. Because I don't want to care what happened while you were. So they had sex, basically. Wow. So, they told like all the details. This became a Wattpad story. Shout out to you for doing your thing. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you told me that either. I feel like you just came to me with a random story. I don't know what to tell you. I guess he's not straight anymore, but that's not up to you to decide. I will tell you, I guess the biggest and greatest thing that I could tell you is that they will probably, because I feel like a lot of men, will have sex with anybody, and there's nothing wrong with that. You're allowed to share whatever information or whatever with anybody, but he's not gonna love you. Y'all are not getting ready to get married. For the most part, I can probably guarantee. There's nothing wrong with that. I have not experimented with this to try. Maybe he will marry you. Maybe you just like fully turned him out for the rest of his life and like you call one. But I didn't need to tell you. I didn't like. Oh, see, I'm gonna already have to wash this hat. It's because my foundation fingers, foundation fingers. I'm trying to cover up with some green. Got a bit of green going on. I wanted to make sure. Oh, we're getting like, I don't know. Back to my makeup. We're gonna add some green to the eyes. So I don't blame you for doing what you did, but like, I would like to know the outcome, if there was one. Also, I would like to know, do you all usually expect an outcome when you begin to hook up with someone, or do you expect for just the hookup to happen? Do you expect for there to be like a long-term relationship? Do you expect for there to be more hookup? I'm trying to make this more four-leaf like, because we talking about he got lucky. But yeah, I don't know. Do you all expect for something to come of it, or are you just experimenting for fun? I think you really do have to be completely honest about what your outcome, what your desired outcome is when you are preparing to share a matrimonious ceremony like that with someone, because this is literally so pretty. Thank you to all the women who have complimented my eyelashes just in life. I feel like any type of eye compliment is the sweetest thing you could tell someone, because I can't control how my eyes look, and I don't know. I find there to be great beauty and power in the eyes. I feel like this would be a great mascara ad. But yes, I feel like there is great power within the eyes. I like to dramatize and bring out my eyes as much as I can. Also, to those of you out there who have a brown eye and you have been told just anything stupid about your eyes, and you want to try some different colors and see or you're experimenting with makeup like we are over here on this channel, and you want to see what you can do to bring out different, please, I don't know, just experiment yourself and see what different colors you can bring out of your eyes, and how you can accentuate that beautiful brown orb of the universe that just sits in your face. I don't know. Does that sound crazy to say? Shout out to you. These who have beautiful eyes and who guard the windows to their soul. But yeah. I appreciate this green by my eyes right now. I've never, yeah, I have in pictures of other people's makeup, but I haven't done too much green by the eyes because I would feel like I was gonna be forced to wear green all the time for the last company that I worked for. So none of that. All right. And ooh, I'm gonna do a green and a pink. I've never done green and pink together, I don't believe. This is interesting. So, ooh, and it's getting in the lower lash, which I love. I love a lip slash eye product. I low-key lost my train of thought. I don't know. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I don't really have too many thoughts about what happened with the twink and the straight guy. Those stories, I'm sorry to tell you, everybody loves those stories where it's like a real, like, masculine straight man who, oh, I did not mean to say straight. I just meant to say man. Like a real masculine man and a really feminine gay person. That's hot. But girl. Also shout out to Paris Hilton because I'm not trying to get seed. I'll call it. Shout out to the gays, shout out to my peers. And shout out to the bisexuals. Shout out to you for being whatever. You can still be straight. If you want to still be called straight after you clap cheeks with your man who's not your man, who's like, I can't say what y'all call each other. Your homeboy. If you clap cheeks with your homie and you still want to be called straight, more power to you. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. The gay boys call you trade. And so do the women. And women still like you. So you're technically bisexual, but you're just hiding it. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. shout out to them for shout out to Tamar Barris. I don't know, it's given to Wanda and Andre is getting it on. If you call him, I know he getting in it. That was funny as hell. If you call him, I know he getting in it. What else do I have to say? Shout out to the relationship. As long as you're not the killer. I hope y'all know too, if you are a good straight man, do not be like mean and standoffish to gay men, because we literally just think you're the killer. We do not want to you. And we don't want to break up your relationship. So I don't know what some of these guys have going on. I know that some of y'all are out here getting caught up. But I'll tell you the truth, that it sounds bad to say and it sounds harsh, but that means you're messing with the wrong person if you are attempting to hide your sexuality, and people still find out. Also, it is what it is. I think you're still allowed to try to hide it because of the way that people act in this world. I don't want you to. I don't encourage anyone to hide their sexuality as long as it's appropriate and, you know, everybody's safe. But yeah, as long as it's appropriate and everybody's safe and I don't know what to say. I wonder if that was somebody's man. That's really my big old thing about talking to the straight men, because I always feel like that's somebody's man. If that's not somebody's man, I might have to talk to her. If a straight man is nobody's man, I might have to talk to her. But I prefer men who have a little switch down Drury Lane and who want to like do their makeup on the creek with me. And then we can get to the extracurricular activities. Anyway, please don't also try to, am I like hyping myself up too much? Don't ever try to change your, anything about yourself to try to, hit me up about the switch down my river. I think that's all we have for today's video. I hope you enjoy my makeup. Ooh, that is not all we have for today's video. I can add so much more to this. I want more color, and because that would be super weird, I'm going to do a purple on the nose as a blush / highlight. I look good in light light, highlight, little nail light. Shout out to the person who said that. Nail light, highlight, little nail light. I told this, well, never mind. Let me let go of that. Yo. Do y'all ever like go to tell a story and then feel like you sound like that girl who was like, yo, she was the yo, like fully harping on something from 7,000 years ago. Ooh, can I do it? Is this gonna be like futuristic with a silver highlight? Oh my god. I'm really enjoying myself right now. Okay, a futuristic highlight. I don't do, cause you gotta be careful, cause I'm not trying to give you like, to be careful because I want to clean up the bridge. And I'm also a little upset that I didn't do my bridge. However, I've been planning it in my nose. In my nose. I have been planning it in my nose. Oh. Okay. What can I do? What can I do? I have to be able to fix it. I was taught to take this and then go up and pick it up because I got product on the wrong place. And then tap it back in and bring it back up. And then we can clean these eyes up even more, as well as the nose. Her nose was out. I'm sorry. I hope that no one who has ever had a nose job is offended by that because you are beautiful. Her eyebrows were then plucked in wigs. I don't know. That meme is just so funny to me. You sound like me. You sound like Season. Oh my God, Season. Your eyebrows were then plucked in wigs. Just imagine it's all about Season. I'm gonna add some lavender. Add more lavender. Okay, I have more lavender right here. And then I'm gonna add more purple down here. Now this is a deeper purple and I just want to add dimension back to my nose so you can see her. Like, she's like the moon. I don't know, I just feel like whenever I add makeup to my nose, I'm adorning my face the way that those septum piercings adorn your face. Or any type of facial jewelry. So shout out to the girls who have their bull ring or any type of septum or any facial. And also by the girls, I hope y'all know I'm talking to gay people and girls. And if you're straight, you still straight. I ain't saying nothing as long as you don't feel weird about it. And I hope you stay to the end of my video and like it. I feel like I just did the stop. What does Victoria Monet say? Stop. And then she like gives you all the things that you need to stop doing. So you need to stop and like my video. And turn on the notification bell so you will be notified every time that I post. Thank you to you all who are catching on. Thank you to my now loyal subscribers. Thank you to anyone who is liking the videos and making sure that I am reaching you again and people who are just like you and who would like to be a part of the community as well. So I could give you a highlight. We gave you like a very I don't know. This is a creative look. This isn't me trying to be sexy. Or like, I don't know. I'm not trying to look super I'm not trying to look super professional right now anyway. I want to do more of the purple and the lavender on my nose. That's on my nose. I like to use what's on my nose as a guide for what will be on my cheeks. So there's multiple ways I could go about this because I have a few different purples and the silver. We're not leaving that silver out. So what I'm gonna do. We are going to start with a lavender. And we're going to do these lips as well. I think it's because she's running out of glies. I love purple, everything, and pink, and all the colors. So now we are doing our darker tone. And this one is, I feel like this one sets everything together. Thank you to those who have encouraged us to use multiple different blushes. I hope that you are all calm with me. I am doing my tapping and just adding some more color. I feel like we've gone in and out of speaking to each other during this video. I wanted to shout out a creator. Shout out to Painted by Esther. Shout out to Mrs. Esther. Thank you for teaching us a new technique to add more dimension. I love when people's makeup I never would have noticed it because I'm not a trained makeup artist or anything of that nature, and I'm just now starting to experiment with makeup. But I feel like, or not experiment, but like I'm just now starting to learn how to use makeup. So um, I appreciate the women and men and everyone else, everyone in between who has helped us develop different um, relationships with the way that we do this art on our face. I feel like I can just see the artist just like jump out of myself when I started using different techniques. So yes, we are going to do our last go over with some shimmer, some silver shimmer. So purple and silver I love together. I get a very intergalactic type of vibe. Okay, I feel like this is now what I was intending to give. And then we can wrap it up with a purple and pink lip. So All right. I feel. All right. I feel like we have stepped into the future, and um, I feel like I have gotten some creativity out. So, yes, I hope that you all appreciate the I don't know, this is not a normal look. I hope that you all appreciate the attempt at symmetry as well. I hope that you all appreciate the attempt at symmetry. I hope that you all appreciated the multifaceted nature of this makeup tutorial. I may or may not split this into two videos. If I do, then you'll find out that the video that you watched previously, where I just did a little bit of the base of this makeup and discussed someone's story where they like totally hopped into the bed with a man. Guys got their I don't want to know what they did their thing. Shout out to them and their long johns that they wore to like attract each other. Yes. Thank you for enjoying a long video with me. And actually get ready to come back because I am getting ready to do my podcast in just either a few hours or a few minutes. We will decide once I get a call from the people who decide things like that. Yes.